I am back. What it do, baby?
You are tuned in to G5Jeff TV. If you're new to the channel, definitely subscribe, like the video, share the video. Website is officially up, g5jefftv.com, one of the hottest websites on the planet. Definitely go check that out. Big shout out to my guys VP Shane and my guy BoxingFirstVlog. Now, I wrote an article on the website g5jefftv.com about the failed negotiations between Canelo Alvarez and Caleb Plant. Now, the thing that's crazy about this situation is that word came out that Canelo Alvarez wanted a stipulation where if Caleb Plant caught COVID, Canelo can pick whoever he wants to fight for the same pay. But if Canelo Alvarez caught COVID, that Caleb Plant couldn't take no other fight. He had to wait for Canelo to come back. PBC was like, screw that. Uncle Al was like, nah, that's not happening. And they decided to walk away from the situation. Now, that still doesn't change the fact that Caleb Plant has very important business to take care of because he has to get back into the ring. His last fight was against Caleb Truax. I think he said he hurt his hand in that fight. And Caleb Plant, he's a champion, but his name is not necessarily hot in these streets right now. There's a lot of guys out here that the boxing public feel like will give Caleb Plant a real good run for his money or possibly beat Caleb Plant. For example, this is for my guy Chris G, David Benavidez. That's one. People think Anthony Durrell would give Caleb Plant a run for his money. People want to see Jamal Charlo come up from 160 to fight Caleb Plant. People want to see Demetrius Andre come up to 168 and fight Caleb Plant. There's other guys at 168 that could give Caleb Plant problems. Bottom line is Caleb Plant hasn't had a high level of competition. He just hasn't. Like his best two victories is Jose Uzcategui and Caleb Truax. And that's not good enough right now. So Caleb Plant had an opportunity to make $10 million against the cash cow of the sport. And I felt like it would have been a good matchup for Caleb Plant because he does have the type of style that can give Canelo some problems. You know, I felt like he would have lost the fight, but I felt like it was something he could have been a live dog in there, you know, for sure. But with him not fighting Canelo now, him not being able to make a career high $10 million, it's going to take Caleb Plant probably about 3-4 fights to make $10 million plus, like net. He could gross 10 million in like 3 fights, but net, yeah, he's probably looking at like 3-4 fights. So it's very important. Who should Caleb Plant next opponent be? Does he go low risk? Does he go low risk? Or does he go out there and fight the who's who at 168 and guys at 160 coming up to 168? What does Caleb Plant do? Because he doesn't want to lose his position in terms of being a champion, because if he's a champion at 168, then he know Canelo is going to come back to the table with him. You understand what I'm saying? So does Caleb Plant risk losing his possibility of getting a career high payday and a all world opportunity against Canelo Alvarez? So it's going to be interesting to see. Do I think he's going to fight a David Benavidez? Hell no. Hell no. David Benavidez beats Caleb Plant right now. Right now. Does he fight an Anthony Durrell? Out of all of the bigger names, that might be the one name that Caleb Plant feel like he can beat clearly. So he may take that fight. But then you got guys like Danny Jacobs floating around. You got Jamal Charlo that can come up. Demetrius Andre that can come up. I mean, shoot. Even if he loses to David Benavidez, Jose Uzcategui, like that's another fighter that can come back and fight Caleb Plant. I know Caleb Plant beat him the first time, but if Caleb Plant is looking for opponents that are not as risky, yeah, he could look at a Jose Uzcategui again. They would make that happen just so he can get back to a Canelo fight or Canelo opportunity. Hell yeah, they will put him up against Uzcategui again. You know what I'm saying? So you can't factor him out. So it's going to be very interesting to see what Caleb Plant does going forward. As a fighter inside of the ring, I think he's nice with it. But he just hasn't been in the ring with enough guys, competitive guys for me to really stamp him. So I'm waiting for him to have that signature fight. Me personally, I was hoping it was going to be against Canelo, but it's not going to be against him next. Not saying it won't happen down the line, but it's not happening next. So Caleb Plant has to keep busy. He has to keep his name hot in these boxing streets. So it's going to be interesting to see who we pick next. But y'all let me know what y'all think in the comment section. G5 Jeff TV. Hit the subscribe button. Hit the like button. Please share this video. Support your boy. Support good content at all times. I appreciate y'all. Peace.